Come on out. 1965, them boys were called upon. Some fist fighting cowboys in them jungles of Vietnam. I'm an airborne man, baby. Drop me anywhere you please. Yeah, I'm one mean motherfucker. Don't you never double cross me. 19 years old, doing the bidding for Uncle Sam. Desert boots strapped on my feet, machine gun in my head. I'm an airborne man, baby. Drop me anywhere you please. Y'all, I'm one mean motherfucker. Don't you never double cross me. Yeah, come on now. Strapped across my vest, 800 more, and I'm gonna pluck one in your chest. I'm an airborne man, baby. Drop me anywhere you please. Y'all, I'm one mean motherfucker. Don't you never double cross me. Oh, 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 yeah, I'm one mean motherfucker. Don't you never. I'm a mean motherfucker. Don't you never. I'm a mean motherfucker. So don't you never double cross me.
Wear a condom? We're in Fayetteville. No one gets STDs here.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
Everything stated on WTF Nation Radio is to be considered the opinion of the person that stated it, and not an official representation of WTF Nation Radio or U.S. Army WTF Moments.
Price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
please enjoy the show. Shots.
Hey, everybody.
Hi.
We're back.
Barely.
I just didn't even fucking pay any attention. So when that scene got over and fucking the music all went into like my intro and shit, I was like, fuck it, I'm just not even paying attention. So welcome to the Smoke Pit. I'm Radar. That's TZ.
Hi, y'all.
So, God, I'm fucking dumb.
Well, no, we had some issues.
We did.
One was my issue. One was your issue.
One still is my issue, and I'm getting kind of mad about it.
Yeah. I'm a guest tonight.
You are a guest.
In the electronic world.
Yeah, because the co-host scene isn't working, and I don't know. Then fucking music's not working right, and it's just a What's up, David?
Gremlins.
Hi, Spanky.
Gremlins.
Hi, Susie. Hi, Gary. Yeah, they probably are vape pits now. You're right.
Spanky is pulling out her crayons.
She should. Everybody's
I don't
here.
have any crayons.
Jeremy Daniels. So, okay, I know you're feeling some Black Betty, but I got a problem though with it. That is copyrighted.
We ain't trying to get kicked off.
Well, most electronic viewers of music are copyrighted, but that is one you have to pay to play, and we ain't got no money to pay. So we will get zucked. Now I will be completely transparent. And I was gonna take the hit on this. And I'll lead off with this. He was actually, you know what? I met him like twice. He was a great guy to me anyway. Dude by the name of Charlie Robinson. He was a musician down in Texas, was married to one of the Dixie Chicks for a while, and has some really, really kick-ass tunes. And I was looking for one of his songs to play at the end of the show for our outro. And he was picked up by like Sony. So I mean, like, it was a pretty big deal. So I'm pretty sure we'd get zucked for playing his song. I was gonna put it at the end so nobody would know, but I can't get it to. Okay, so Darian Lee was on with us a couple weeks ago, well, a month or so ago, right?
Yeah, at least a month.
Yeah, and so I used Amazon Music. I had to buy her music, and so I could download it to my computer, right? Charlie Robinson bought his song, went to download it to my computer. I can't. I cannot figure out, and I can't download the other ones that I purchased either from Amazon for some reason. I don't know why.
Maybe they put a block on there.
Maybe I'm just fucking stupid. Let's be honest. I'm just probably user error. But anyway, so then I turned around and went to Spotify. Did the same thing because Mark Ridge was on. I bought his tunes, downloaded them off Spotify for my computer. Guess what? Can't get it on there either. So maybe because he is a Sony licensed artist or whatever, I can't get it. I don't know. I really want to play My Hometown by Charlie Robinson for our outro.
Hey, you can just play it on your phone.
That sounds like garbage. I'm not doing that. You know what? I have one more. I have one more idea, and I will try to do it maybe over the breaks iffy, because I bet I could sync in the YouTube. You know, like I did the YouTube for the Sturgis rally on a scene.
Oh yeah.
I bet I could do YouTube that song, but I don't know. I don't want to get zucked. I don't want to get shut down.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Wait till the end.
It is. So Charlie Robinson was like 59, I think he was when he passed away. 58, 59.
Yeah, he was young.
He was pretty young. I mean, let's be honest, 60 years old for somebody who drank as hard as he did. Like,
yeah. He
was
a party animal.
He was a party animal. He even, like, his first album was called Life of the Party. So, I mean, and if you listen to any of his music, and he was, like I said, I met him. I saw him play at Billy Bob's. Great guy. I saw him at something else too in Waco. I think I went down and saw him in Waco. Great guy. fantastic to me and my friends and stuff. And we were all Marines, and he's like, "Hey, I love the Marines." And I think his brother was like in the Guard or something like that, and super nice guy. His brother Bruce is a big songwriter. Plays music too, Bruce Robinson, and like I said, that dude, he was married to the fiddle player from the Dixie Chicks.
Yeah.
And they were hanging out there when I saw them play at Billy Bob's and stuff, and that was pretty cool. I got to meet Natalie Maines and all that, and that was pretty fun. And anyway, so I want to play one of his songs when we're leaving, but if we don't get to
59.
Yep. So yeah, I mean, don't take it. Yeah, I think you did use my ID to get in.
He wasn't married to Emily anymore.
No, he had a second marriage, and they had kids together and stuff. And he kind of
they had 3 kids, and then him and his new wife have 1 child.
Yeah, so
he was a cool guy.
Yeah,
he was from close to here. He was from Bandera.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, and like I said, he's a super nice guy to me when I met him, and Dick was there too. Pretty sure about it. So
Dick.
Yeah.
Is Dick in the chats tonight?
Yeah, he is. Go ask one of my kids for help. They're all busy. They're not going to help me. And last thing you want is one of my kids down here in my bunker anyway. Ugh. So.
Were you yelling at one of your kids or talking to one of your daughters earlier?
When?
I first logged on and you couldn't hear me?
Yes.
I knew it.
So.
You're like, ah!
Well,
like, oh, that's a kid.
I've been doing this radio gig now for what? Like 4 years?
Yeah.
It was Tuesdays, now Wednesdays. We've been on Wednesdays for what? Almost since beginning of the year.
January.
Yeah. So over 9 months. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Every Wednesday, I go to about 5:30. It's usually earlier, but by 5:30 the latest, I'm down in my bunker getting ready for radio. Right?
Yeah.
And clockwork every week, unless there's something big, and everyone knows if we're not going to be here, basically, right?
Mm-hmm.
So my fucking daughter texts me, "Can I hang out with my boyfriend?" Yes. Fucking, I'm busy. Leave me alone. Fuck, I'm in the middle. I'm getting stressed out about this thing not working. You're asking me dumb fucking questions. Like, be home at 10. That's the rule. School night, be home by 10.
You couldn't hear me, and I was imitating you.
Don't blame you. I bet it was funny as shit.
I could hear you talking, and I was like, yeah. And then I started singing, "Papa, can you hear me?" From the Fiddler on the Roof, because you weren't answering me.
So I want
That's when I knew you really couldn't hear me, because if you heard me sing, you would have been going, "Bitch, shut up."
Can you sing "My Hometown" by Charlie Robinson? Because we need to do that here in a little bit.
If I pull it up.
We'll just get drunk. Let's just get drunk and sing Charlie Robinson music.
It'd be easy for me. I'd just take one drink. I haven't had anything to drink in probably 3 weeks.
Ooh. You know what? It's been since Rally for me when Kelly was here. So I really want to get into this because we were talking about this last week. I got kind of cut off on it. When I was going through, I was trying to figure out, because I got out of the shower after work. I was like, what shirt should I wear? And I got this one. It says, "Don't Stop Believing." Santa Claus.
I like it.
Because we were talking last week about people already having their Christmas decorations up.
Yes, we were.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I like Christmas, but that's insanity.
It
I want
is.
spooky, scary Halloween first, because I love Halloween way more. And if they gave presents at Halloween on top of candy, I would never go back to Christmas.
Huh.
That's why I go to all the bars in town and win money at the costume competition. Ooh, this year we should get everybody to send in pictures of their costume.
We do that every year.
Do we?
Yeah.
No, I mean
always
like
lame as fuck.
us that we can like show.
Yeah, we do that. For us, for Smoke Pit?
Like us, for like Smoke Pit.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll have a costume contest or something. We used to do that with CQ.
I'm the queen. And this year, if I don't get first, I always get. The past 5 years, I've gotten second place. And 1 year, it was such an amazing costume. It totally should have gotten first place. But at the last minute, this guy came in and it was really good. And I totally bowed down to him. But
Melody, hold on. Melody just had the best comment. Hold on, let me go back to that. Where'd it go? Hold on. I like Christmas too, but wait your turn, fat boy. Love it. That's so right, Melody. 100%.
Serious. We got other
shit
to do before.
You had me intrigued there for a minute, and I was actually, my little brain was moving for like Halloween.
Oh, I better get first prize.
Oh, I don't even give a shit. I don't even know what I'm going to wear for a costume. It'll be something dumb as fuck. I always have the worst costumes because I don't really care.
Mine's 18 and over. Mine are always like adult themed.
I used to do that. We used to. So in Deadwood, they have what's called Dead Weird. And it's one of the biggest nights of the year is this big Halloween costume party. And like they have people like cosplay level fucking costumes, right? There's a dude every year he dresses up as like a transformer and he's like on fucking giant stilts. Dude's like 14 foot tall with these stilts and shit on, wearing like real car parts and shit to go down to these fucking casinos and drink beer. Yes.
I have a buddy who lives in Austin and he is one of those guys that works for like the props and makeup and stuff for like movies and whatever.
Yeah.
And he makes all that stuff and he does these insane costumes and he goes on, I think he still goes on to 6th Street with them.
Wow.
And let me see if I can find
we need to do this. Okay.
This stuff is freaking awesome.
David says,
mine are DIY level costumes.
Mine aren't even that. Cool. Mine are stupid as fuck. I might. So next week's homecoming here. And you know how like in Texas they do the giant mums? We don't do that. We dress up here. And my daughter, like one of the like times
dress up fancy?
No.
Like dress up how?
Okay, so like Monday is like
it's like Spirit Week, so they do different things.
Yep. And then one of the days this year is like superheroes versus supervillains and like shit like that, right? So my daughter
80s and they do 70s.
Yep, they do a decade. One of them's a decade. I think this one's like the 60s. One of them will be like superheroes or supervillains. One of them's like dad bod versus soccer mom or something like that. Yeah. That one will be kind of fun. And one of them, and then of course the Friday before the game is maroon and white because that's the school colors.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, Texas does that too. They call it Spirit Week.
I don't fucking know. Whatever. We don't do the mums. Okay. Those are ridiculous.
I've been making them for my kids for years.
I know they get huge. I remember when I lived down there. I did. They were so confused to me then. And then when Spanky was making them, and that fucking mum was like bigger than her car, dude. I was like, holy shit. Wait.
That's the only reason I'm excited that my grandkids are in Texas because now I can make them for them because like my kids are all out of high school. And so now I need new generation of kids to make them for. So my grandson's a 7th grader this year. So I'm hoping he's going to like do something and want to go.
You see what the sports bar said? Dress up like Ice for Halloween, put on a pair of glasses, a gold core shirt, and start saying back at brag.
Back at brag.
Back at brag.
Back at brag.
Should. Yep, David Cunningham's right. First is the Marine Corps birthday on the 10th of November, then it's Veterans Day, then it's Thanksgiving, then Christmas. I agree.
Yeah, there's an order to things. People.
Yeah, and okay, but we'll get back to the Halloween stuff because I haven't really seen a whole lot of Halloween stuff in the stores yet. Because my fat ass looks for the candy.
Wow.
And then Walmart here hasn't really started stocking up on that yet. But they do have Halloween stuff out. But I will give them this. So our Walmart, it has the two doors. You have like the grocery side and like the pots and pans side or whatever, the housing side, right? Then in the middle of that, between those, that's where they have like the seasonal stuff. So whenever back to school or right now it's like back to school for college kids yet. So they've got like the garbage cans and the fucking desks and all, the college kid stuff, right? They haven't transitioned in a hall. They've kind of started moving some candy and stuff in. They still have a lot of back to school stuff there yet, which is weird because it's September now, right?
A lot of schools didn't start until after Labor Day.
And here too, like a lot of schools actually start after Labor Day. So they're pulling off and starting to put some Halloween stuff in. But in the back, kind of by like where you go outside, like where you get dog food and shit.
Yeah, that little.
Yeah, that's all full of Halloween stuff, and like in like the outside stuff that was like picnic tables and grills and shit. That's like Christmas trees and like all that shit already. I'm like, bruh, I don't need an inflatable Santa yet. I still need charcoal. It's still fucking 90 degrees out. I need charcoal and pellets. Yeah. So we gotta like. Walmart's got to tone that shit down.
Their roll. Yeah, they need to slow their roll.
Now, I was thinking about that though.
Oh, okay.
One of the reasons, I don't get a bunch of that stuff is it usually comes out around after Halloween, early November. That's when it really starts pouring on. And we have a couple like inflatable, and we put like Christmas lights on our fence and stuff. And we have a pine tree in the front yard. We wrap in Christmas lights and shit. So we don't do nothing. We are not like bah humbug Scrooge. We don't do nothing for Christmas. We don't do a whole lot.
But you're not like, Christmas vacation.
No, I'm not anything like that. So put a line of lights on the chain link fence in the front of the house, and then we have that tree. We used to do like the outline of the house, but we haven't done that for a while. But
I don't have any outside electrical outlets, so I don't do any outside lights.
I have some on the front of my garage, so I just run them through there.
But like I do on the inside of the living room windows, I do lights around the windows. And then I'm a DIY girl. I make my own wreaths, and I have other decorations that you can see during the day.
And I have
on the front porch.
I have a wreath. I'm still big. We used to be bigger into mountain biking, and so we have like a mountain bike wheel that we turn into a Christmas wreath. It's really cool looking. My wife did it.
Cool.
It's really nice.
My brother would like that. He's a mountain biker.
Yeah. But anyway, we have some of that stuff, right? Like I said, we don't do nothing. We're not like big in it. But like those little, like the inflatable shits and all that, that would be kind of cool, but they're so fucking expensive.
Yeah, they are. They're ridiculous.
And so come the end of
a leaf blower and some garbage bags, and you can make your own.
Yes.
I DIY, dude. Anything.
But anyway, if they start selling that shits now, and it's like $50 now, because $50 in November, that's a Christmas present.
Yeah.
$50 now is fucking dinner. You know what I mean? That's dinner for me and the wife at the restaurant.
So maybe you just don't go out to eat a couple times, and you can get you some cool Halloween stuff.
So their thing, my wife would probably be down for getting decorations. I don't really give a shit. You know, the one thing we won't do anymore is Blumpkins. The Blumpkins that you carve, the jack-o'-lanterns, I won't do those anymore.
Yeah, no, they get nasty.
Well, for the fucking deer here, we'll eat them off your porch the first night.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Yep.
Yeah, we have the deer problem too.
Yep. So
But you know what you could talk her into, I bet?
Huh?
A blow-up wiener dog with a Santa hat.
We actually already have one.
Do you?
Yes. But our wiener dog is black, and the blow-up one is brown, so we have to get a black one.
Oh, there you go. I want a blow-up.
People
Christmas
do drive-bys and shoot inflatables with pellet guns?
Rude.
What?
Where do you live, David Cunningham, that people do that?
Apparently. Wow.
Awful.
That is awful. I feel badly for you.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
Then you have a little patchwork blow-up thing that you have to like stick an old tire patch on.
Yeah, I don't want all that.
That'll look tacky. No, I'm looking for. I have big light. Their eyes light up and they're solar powered. Skeleton flamingos. They go in my
skeleton flamingos.
I'm a flamingo fan. I have all kinds of flamingo stuff.
My wife was telling me. Okay, go ahead.
But I want a skeleton rubber chicken.
Flamingo.
Like
chicken flamingo. Like a pink
rubber.
Chicken flamingo.
If somebody could find that. But I've been looking for like a really big skeleton flamingo, and I haven't found one much bigger than like 2-3 feet high. Who's saying stuff to make you laugh?
Fucking Gary said it's a good way to get rid of the competition. Go.
I'm going for neighborhood in the HOA. Christmas.
Like I said, we don't do nothing. Okay, we do a little bit, but I know the people he's talking about because they're fucking down the street from us.
Oh, there's people in my neighborhood.
Yeah, and they actually do. The fucking city like drives around and has competitions, and HOAs will have like competitions and shit, and like they do like a tour of the hills where you get on like a bus or a trolley. They have trolleys. And you get on these trolleys and you go around and can look at all the Christmas lights and shit. People drive my house, see a half-inflated fucking wiener dog with a Christmas hat on and like 2 strands of fucking lights that don't even match.
Close to here, there's a place between New Braunfels and San Marcos. That's the drive-through place where you stay in your car and they have all the cool things. And then there's another one off of 1604. And then I think there's a neighborhood in San Antonio that's known for what like every house does stuff.
There's a guy down the street.
It's not such a big deal for everybody else when you can just go see other people's stuff.
Yep. There's a guy. Well, he's on this side of town. But you drive up to his house, and it has a sign in the yard that's lit up. It says, tune your radio to whatever.
Oh yeah. There's a guy here.
And you turn it, and it has music, and it like plays on a loop, and his lights are choreographed to the fucking music.
Yeah. That's a lot though, man.
Yeah, that's way too fucking much. I ain't nobody have time for that. Actually, you know what? The coolest thing that I think around is my mother-in-law, and she puts it out for like the week of Christmas. But she has a plywood cutout that was hers from when she was a kid back in the 60s.
Oh,
and she puts that out. Yep. Yeah, like David.
Some of my grandparents' old Christmas decorations, like they have this snowman that's this heavy plastic, and he's seen days, he's seen years,
he's seen some shit.
He's not attractive any longer.
Yeah,
but I put him out all the time because he's probably from like the 1940s. He's old.
Yeah,
he's rough looking. He barely looks Santa anymore. I'll have to take a picture of him this year.
Yeah, I'm
and I don't have an elf on the shelf because I don't have little kids anymore.
Fuck, I got one more, and she's 7.
I have Francine the drunken flamingo.
Ooh.
And she shows up somewhere in my house every day leading into Christmas doing something different. Like one time she was on the floor in the bathroom next to fake vomit and a bottle of tequila. Yes, I do this. It's
I don't get into that. I don't get into all that. We just moved the elf. I have one kid. Maddie. Elf. She's 7. And she's right on that cusp. Give her.
This year I have the grandson.
Oh, yep. Man. There you go. There you go. Back in.
I bet Francine would probably be inappropriate for the 12-year-old.
Probably.
Well, he'll be 13. He turns 13 on the 3rd of December.
Oh, maybe that's fine then. I thought you have like a little bitty. You have a little bitty.
Well, grandson. Yeah, I have but they have mom's house. Only the older grandson lives here. The other 2 are at mama's. Let her put an elf on a shelf. I'm not.
He said his ex and her families do costumes for Thanksgiving.
Like dress up like
fucking pilgrims and Native Americans.
But is that what they did?
I don't know.
Or that's odd.
You know what I want to see someone do?
What?
I want to see him dress up like a pilgrim and go down to like Pine Ridge, the big Indian reservation.
Oh.
And just show up.
Just here to bring my wares.
Yep.
My pox-filled blankets for you guys for the winter.
Ugh. I would fucking.
So nice.
Yeah, we're not.
Our forefathers were.
They were. Those were the Brits that did that. The swamp watch blankets. Those were.
That's true.
Those were the British.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, so what do you do for costumes for Thanksgiving though?
Yeah, we need elaboration. I need more details.
So my wife.
Just like whatever Tinkerbell and dumb shit. Oh, really? So they Halloween dress up for Thanksgiving.
So this is what we do. This is what we do. My wife really enjoys the Christmas tree. And usually our kids are all around for Thanksgiving. And so we go over and have Thanksgiving dinner. And then Friday, Black Friday, we put up our Christmas tree.
Well, that's what we do.
Yeah.
The day after Thanksgiving. Yeah.
But she sits there and she has, all the kids have their special ornaments. And we all have special ornaments. I've got some from when I was a kid. I've got a couple more that I've got gifted over the years, and the kids make it at school and shit, right? And I don't fucking care. I don't. Like, put them on the tree. They don't have to, like, have some special fucking spot. And I usually give them to my youngest daughter because she really likes hanging stuff from the tree. You know what I mean? I'm like, whatever. I take pictures because, like, someone's going to take pictures,
Well, when my grandpa passed away, and I was real close to my grandpa.
Yes.
And he passed away in 2020. And when he passed away, he just had this little small Christmas tree that my uncle had like pre-decorated for him with all these Texas themed ornaments and stuff.
Yeah, little shiner box.
And it's now here in my bedroom, and it's up all year round.
That's
and
awesome.
I've added extra and new things. Like right now, instead of the Christmas star, it has a unicorn, blow up unicorn horn on it. So I just change it out every couple of seasons.
Get like get the little shiner box beer caps instead of being earrings. You hang them on the.
It's football season.
It is football season.
My local high school is unicorns. The school I graduated from were unicorns. So
You're fucking serious? That's your high school mascot was a unicorn?
Yeah, it's a unicorn.
What?
New Braunfels Fighting Unicorns. And it's not like a fairy, cute, sweet rainbow spitting. No, it's evil and mean and like it's angry. It's
you can't.
Okay,
what?
I'll look it up. I'll look up.
That doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
Yes, we are the Mighty Fighting Unicorns. I'm gonna pull up a picture now and send it to you.
So my one of my kids graduated from Dickinson, North Dakota, and they're the midgets. They're the fighting midgets.
The midgets?
Midgets. Yeah, like short people. Yeah.
Oh.
Seriously? Your high school mascot was a fucking unicorn.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, we are the unicorns.
Mine was the Bulldogs. That was my school mascot, and the school here is the Spartans. Spearfish Spartans.
Here's one of the. I'm gonna send it to you right now.
And it's Lee Deadwood's the Gold Diggers.
The Gold Diggers.
Yep.
Maybe if I'd have gone to that high school, I'd have ended up with a rich husband instead of
Sturgis.
A shitty one.
Sturgis, the town. Their high school, they are the Scoopers.
The Scoopers.
The Scoopers. Do you know what the Scoopers were? For historical context, back in because there's an old army fort there. It's called Fort Meade, not the one in Maryland. It's a little one. It was an army fort back in 1875. It was built. And so Fort Meade was made by this, I think it was the 7th Cavalry, it might have been 4th Cavalry, whatever. Well, the Scoopers were the people back in the Old West that would follow the cavalry around. And they'd have they'd run like bathhouses and prostitutes and laundry gals and all that. They would follow the cavalry around. And the army would call them Scoopers. So all the prostitutes that would follow the prostitutes in bars that follow the cavalry around were the Scoopers. And the town of Sturgis was created by the Scoopers. These people so that's what the high school named their mascot was, a bunch of fucking drunks and prostitutes. And that's why they
Okay, I just sent you pictures to our smoke pit.
I'm gonna find that.
It's in the messenger.
Wow, you're not lying to me.
No, why would I lie?
I don't
about
know.
that?
I didn't figure you'd lie, but
that's crazy. No, yeah, that's where I went to high school. Mighty Fighting Unicorns. Yep. That's who we were.
Well,
They still are.
Let me see if I can find a. I got to image.
And originally, it actually ended up being unicorns by accident. So we're a German town, and we were founded by Prince Salms of Braunfels, Germany. And on the coat of arms, there is what looks like a horse with a horn. So they decided to make the high school mascot a unicorn. And then later, they found out that was actually a lion with a horn on the coat of arms. So, but they just kept it. So, Yep.
Well, that's the unicorns. Wow. Huh. I wonder, because there has been talk over the years, over the last 5 to 10 years, about changing the name of some of these schools that have mildly offensive, or sometimes more than mildly offensive mascots, right?
I think San Antonio changed one. I think they had a school that was named after Confederate
general or
somebody
something.
or other. Yeah, and I think they changed it.
Okay. And I think, yeah, high school mascot should probably not be Confederate generals. I kind of get that. I don't. I'm torn as kind of a historian. Okay. Yeah, Gary, that is a pretty pissed off unicorn. As a historian, I don't know. I have mixed feelings about the tearing down of monuments and stuff, and there's a weird duality there about like being sensitive to other people and kind of part of
Robert E. Lee High School.
Yeah, I can see changing Robert E. Lee High School unless you're watching the Dukes of Hazzard. Now, on that, I don't think we should have a bunch of statues honoring people that maybe were Confederate generals or whatever. Okay. And this is Radar's opinion. We're talking, this is Radar Opinion Hour. This is Radar Show. But now, we should not try to erase that history. It did happen. And it's not to be, I don't know. History is to be told and interpreted.
Yeah.
And interpretations of history change over time. I get that. 100%. Yeah. But you should not just be like, Civil War, we'll just pretend like that never happened. That wasn't part of it. No, that absolutely did happen. And lots of people died to over states' rights. It was the right to own people. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
It was slavery, But, a lot of people, it was a big deal. And a lot of people fought to help emancipate that population. And that was not the end of it. There was a civil rights movement and everything else. It took almost 100 years really for some people in this country to get the right to just go to the fucking bathroom.
Oh yeah.
In public. So I'm not saying it's something we should just fucking ignore, and it's not something we should glorify. We should talk about it, and it should be part of the culture and part of things we talk about and discuss, and what led people to do this and because that's when the actual change happens.
Exactly.
So if taking the school that was named after Robert E. Lee and changing it to the unicorns or whatever.
They changed it to just simply Lee High School. And the Lee now stands for Legacy of Educational Excellence.
That's fucking dumb as shit.
L-E-E.
That's even dumber.
I guess they did it so that the kids could still hold on to Lee LHS. Because that's what it was, LHS.
Change it. You're going to fucking change it. Change it.
They just changed it to capital L-E-E.
That's fucking dumbish. Excellence. The center of excellence. It's the
legacy of educational.
The legacy of educational. And so that means they used to be excellent education, and now they're just the legacy
now
of such.
Just the legacy of.
Yeah. You think somewhere there'd be it is our history. We should own it. Absolutely. He was wondering if it's Nathan Bedford Forest High School.
Nathan Bedford.
I don't know.
Nathan Bedford?
But I mean, okay, but I don't know. So it was a Confederate general, Nathan Bedford Forrest. Anyway, back to the story. We'll get back to like the Washington Redskins, and then they were the Washington Football Club for a while. I don't even know what they are anymore. I don't know. But some of there's mascots all across the country who are the Redskins or the Chiefs or fucking the Fighting Irish. And there's some drunk fucking leprechaun. And like some of that stuff can be insensitive to other people. Should we keep it? What's the kind of line on that? And I'm not going to get into that tonight. Because that's a whole lot of fucking,
That's some Pookie level shit.
Yeah, I ain't trying to get some fucking tinfoil times going on in here. I ain't trying to get fucking Jay Ready calling in being all mad about some fucking shit like that.
Oh, and he would.
But in all reality, like we should try to be, like I said, our high school team here is the Spartans. Who's going to get mad about the Spartans? Oh, they were Greeks. The fucking ancient Greeks going to show up and be mad about it? You know what I mean? Or like I said, my high school was the Bulldogs. Or you guys being the Unicorns. No one's going to get mad at the fucking Unicorns.
No. Well, hopefully not.
No. I'm really surprised though, that it's not rainbow colored, that it's just blue and white.
Really?
Yeah, there should be like a rainbow flag behind it or something. Because unicorns are fucking magical. Look at that. Just on the back, you could like have a little gay little rainbow scarf.
Yeah.
Should do that.
Good. But then people would be like, "You're not mean and you're not tough," and so ours is the mighty fighting unicorn.
Oh, the
it's
mighty.
More like the unicorns. It's more like the unicorn from what was that movie that Tom Cruise was in when he was really young? With the chick and the evil guy. Oh, damn, see, now you're gonna make me use
We
my
ain't gonna do
brain
that.
later.
We ain't gonna talk about that. Anyway.
I don't know. Anyway, there was a movie, an old movie that had Tom Selleck in it Tom Cruise in it long time ago when he was a teenager, I think, or early 20s. And they had a unicorn in it, and it wasn't all magical and sweet. It was like big and tough and muscular, like, oh. So,
I mean, you can do that if you want. But I just feel like it's probably a lot to.
And the mascot for years was a female, and its name was Eunice. It was very sweet and nice.
You know what I also don't like? This is me being a don't likey.
Mm-hmm.
Is when, like, okay, we're the Spartans. Okay, the Spearfish Spartans.
Uh-huh.
My daughter's soccer team, they're like, we're the Lady Spartans. Oh, the Lady Spartans? Why don't you be the fucking Spartans?
Yeah, you can just be Spartans. Spartans can be.
There's a team out
or.
of Yankton. So the Yankton team.
There's a place called Yankton?
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, the Yankton Cocksuckers. That should be their high school football team. Hold on. They're
Yankton. Oh, Lordy. Who named the cities?
I don't know who
I
names
wanna
these cities.
know.
So the Yankton High School, Yankton, South Dakota.
Huh?
Their team is the Gazelles. But it was too gay for the boys, so they're the Bucks. Because a male gazelle is a buck. Like a male deer is a buck, a male gazelle is a buck.
That
But they're like, no, we can't be gazelles. We got to be tough. We're going to be the Bucks. But their buck it's just the same freaking gazelle. It's like a male gazelle.
it's just a dude gazelle.
It's like a
That's
dude
it.
gazelle, yeah.
Ugh,
Like, sorry, your mascot's dumb. Sorry about it.
yeah.
But yeah, we're the Lady Spartans. Oh, all right then. Yeah, David said if that unicorn was rainbow, it would have a lot of people would lose their mind and probably homeschool. Yeah, he said legend.
Yeah, in Texas, can you
Legend is
imagine
moving
in Texas?
Oh,
having
God.
that be
Yeah,
a rainbow,
especially in New
unicorn?
Braunfels, Texas.
Dear
That's when you were
Lord,
like in Texas.
they
There's a
would
fucking unicorn.
lose
Nah,
their minds.
doesn't happen.
That's why it has to be so masculine and
Yeah.
butch and mean and
Mean.
muscular.
Yeah, it should be blowing. It should be blowing fire out its horn and shit. Yeah,
It blows it out its nostrils.
Oh.
Fire and smoke.
not rainbows and
That's
sparkles.
No.
Yeah,
I'd have it farting rainbows and sparkles and glitter. I
that'd be
think
fucking.
that'd be
That'd be
hilarious.
so funny. I wish they would do that.
Just shoot glitter out its butt at the opponent and blind them. Ah! I think that would work.
That'd be more
That's
fun.
That's evil.
Be more
I think
fun.
that would win games, right?
Yup.
I mean, you can't get glitter off you and get that stuff in your eyes. It's painful. Like
Well,
tiny
and
little
so
cuts.
like my youngest daughter, Maddie. I'm her soccer coach this year, and that was the dumbest thing I've ever done in my life.
How old are they?
It's U8, so it's 6 and 7 year olds.
Well, at least they kind of listen.
No, not at all.
No,
No.
Not, is it
Not
like herding
What
cats?
it is, it's like
with
constantly
catnip
herding
out
cats.
there?
Actually, no, I will say this: my team listens way better than the other team, but the other coach is like good. His like girls are like out there scoring goals and shit. Mine are like picking grass and throwing Gatorade bottles at each other. And I'm such a horrible coach, and I'm trying to teach them like skills and shit. And those kids, like I have one girl, and I feel so bad for this girl because she like moved here. They moved here from like a bigger Salt Lake City, I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
And she's pretty good. She can dribble the ball. She can pass. She can make shots. Pretty good shots. And she's on this team, and I feel like she's just like
Defeated.
no, we're holding her back. And I told her
she's
mom.
like,
I told her mom. I was like, this is rec. This is. Have you thought about our club program? So like not every soccer program, but a lot of them have like rec, which is like little girls get together on Saturday and kick the ball around, and then they get fruit roll-ups or watermelon.
Woo!
Yep.
Yeah, they're so
Yeah, they
excited.
get. Actually, I'm not even joking. So yesterday I was like, I took treats to practice. I asked them last week, I'm like, what do you guys want for treats? And everyone said fruit roll-ups. They unanimously said fruit roll-ups. I said, perfect. I'll bring fruit roll-ups. I had them on the little bench, right? Every 7 seconds. When do we get treats? When do we get treats? When do we get treats? When we're all done, you guys can get treats. But you guys, did you bring treats? They're on the bench. And one of those girls like, oh, they're on the bench? Oh, can I have some treats? The whole time. That's all I heard. That's all they care about is the treats.
Well, you're getting off better than my friend's nephew.
Why's that?
Because he is coaching his daughter's 4-year-old's soccer team. And I can't even imagine like a group of 4-year-old little girls just not paying attention to crap.
No.
Singing songs from some silly little Coco Melon show and just No. I couldn't do it.
Well,
you guys are braver than I.
And then like, so you know they get like t-shirts for playing, right? We're out of them. They didn't order enough, so my girls don't get shirts.
Aww.
There's more coming, but I'm just like, I don't know when they're coming. Next week.
Eventually.
I feel so bad. Like my team, I'm such a horrible fucking coach, dude. I'm so bad at this. I should not be doing this at all. Should not be doing this at all.
Yeah, but if you weren't, they might not have a coach. And
they wouldn't. They wouldn't. And that's the problem. We actually have enough girls for 4 teams. We only have 2 coaches. So my team should be 6 girls. I have 13.
But then you're a good coach because you're coaching, and right. they have one. So there you go. That right there.
Yeah, do bends and thrusts. I'm having them do the daily 7 when they first get to practice. We do them record day 7. They're not good at push-ups at all. They suck at push-ups, dude. Mountain climbers, they're the worst mountain climbers ever. But
I can do the dead cockroach. Just lay there.
Yeah.
That's always my kid's favorite that I would make them do as a punishment.
I've got it. You know what? I will say this. My girls are really eager to learn, and they're so enthusiastic about the game of soccer. So I really do appreciate that. And the parents are
their parents.
Their parents. I wish they would go somewhere else. They all stand on the sideline and watch me break their kids. There's this poor girl yesterday. Oh my God. So I just kind of had them. I just had them like for like 5 minutes. I'm like, we're just gonna kick a ball, do whatever you want. Just play, enjoy the game. Just get out, kick the ball around, have some fun. It's how we warmed up, right? And she kicked her ball in the goal, and she was going in there to get it, and another girl like kicked it and hit her in the side of the head with the ball, not with her foot, with her ball. So I
start to think that maybe the parents are enjoying this a little.
Yeah,
bit.
because I'm the one getting beat up, not them.
Well, yeah, but they're also watching their kids like get
so
the
anyway
ball to the side of the head, and they may feel a little bit good about that.
No, okay. So anyway, so I pick up the girl and I take her over and I get her stood up and I'm like, "You okay?" And I'm looking and her face is red, but it's fine. So she of course wants her mommy, so she goes run over to her mommy, gets better, right? Comes back out. And we did some couple more drills. About 5 minutes later, it's the end of practice. And my son Gabriel, who's 11, and he's been a little kid soccer his whole life, basically. And so he's kind of helping me out.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, girls, you score a goal on Gabe, then you get a fruit roll up. So they all run down and they all shoot and make goals, of course, because he's kind of half-assed being a goalie. And he has 13 kids shooting at him at the same time.
Yeah.
Well, the girl shoots her ball in, goes to grab it, boom, on the other side of her face. On the other side of her face. And I'm like, oh my God. So now she has 2 red, her whole face is red. I felt so bad. I don't even know what to do with this kid. I feel like that's what does.
See, again, why I could not be a coach. I would be laughing.
Oh, I try. So when she got it, I was like, oh my God, that's you again. Like, quit getting hit in the face. And then I had another girl come up and she like had like a cut on her hand and she had it from school. It wasn't from me. And she's like, I have a Band-Aid, so I can't. I'm like, okay, well, don't hurt your hand. And so halfway through, she goes to her dad. And the dad's like, hey, coach. I was like, what? And he's like, well, she hurt her hand. I'm like, doing what? How does your hand? We're playing soccer. Don't use your hands. And she's like, oh yeah, I'm not supposed to use my hands. And then she was fine. I was like, tell your kid not to use her hands. What?
Yeah,
you're bad
it's
at this.
Simple. It's simple, people.
It's soccer.
It's a foot game.
It's football with a U. Figure it out.
Football.
Anyway, but the kids are having so much fun, and I really do like them. I don't remember any of their names. I don't.
That's okay.
Yeah, rub some dirt on it, right? That's what I told that girl with her face. Rub some dirt on it.
It'll be all right. Walk it off. Go drink some water.
Yeah. And then they're like, we need to get a name. I'm like, we need jerseys.
Oh, so y'all don't have a name either?
No, why would I give them a name? It's like a cat. Why you name a cat? They don't come back. They don't listen to it. I should call them. We should be the cats. We'll be the Wildcats.
There you go, because they're a little wild.
They're
like
not
cats.
a little wild. They're fucking feral.
They could just be the feral cats.
I do like them.
Well, that
though.
might offend
I do
some
like them. They are very cute little kids, and they are having so much fun, and that does make it so much easier when they're out there having so much fun.
Well, good. I'm glad.
Yeah, it's just
and you
tough.
have great stories now, and that makes me very.
I do. It gives us it's content.
Yeah.
It's
because.
Hey, come hang out with our Army show, and we'll talk about little kid soccer. But you know what? The one thing I will say about all of it, and it's not just soccer. Like Keith talking about the kids playing softball and stuff. Like, it does make them memories. It really does. All sports, all it doesn't have to be sports either. Like whether it be band. Like I have kids who play soccer. I have kids who play basically just soccer. Gabe plays hockey. They run track. Gabe's running cross country this year. And then I have kids who are in drama and band and like all of the stuff. Whether it be my daughter's in a cappella and she's in concert choir and she does the plays.
See, my grandson's in choir.
Mm-hmm. So we do
have a karaoke party this Friday,
right
after school in the choir room.
Mm-hmm.
Very excited about that.
But I
did not volunteer.
Right. Oh, like fucking tomorrow, my wife's got to go hand out band uniforms from 8:30 to 9:30.
They asked for volunteers, and I politely have to work.
Yep.
Even if I don't, because I'm not going to hang out in the choir room with a bunch of 12 and 13-year-olds and listen to them sing.
Well, and then we get
karaoke songs.
Fucking emails from the fine arts boosters, and then the drama boosters, and then the fucking cross country boosters, and then the soccer association, and then da 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 da. Yeah, my daughter's soccer team's doing a car wash.
Yeah, and I don't fundraise.
I don't
if
think it's fun
alcohol
at all.
They're selling, I'm buying.
Yeah, we don't do. My fucking
buying.
daughter. The last time she did this, my daughter came up and they did the candy bars. And I was like, "How much is a box of candy bars?" She said, "It's $100." So I got her a $100 bill. Said,
"There's your $100.
Take it to the deal because you're gonna forget. And then you're gonna put them in here, and these fucking kids are gonna eat all these goddamn candy bars, because and I don't hate this. Okay, I'm not trying to bitch about this, but like Jonah today. Mm-hmm. Had soccer practice after school, and they had lifting, and then they have practice like an hour later. Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, our house is not too. We're like, I don't know, half mile from the high school. So a lot of his buddies that live out of town will come over to our house between lifting and soccer practice, and they'll go to practice. And my daughter has people over. All my kids for lunch, they'll bring their friends over.
You have a rotating front door.
We do, and I never know how many kids are here, and I never know what's going on. I don't. So if you put something like a box of candy bars on the counter in my kitchen, they're gone. They're gone, son. So, which is fine, good. Eat stuff. I don't give a shit. Half these fucking kids, whatever, dude, just come. They come in like they own the fucking place.
Yeah.
Because they're here. Honestly, some of those kids are here more than I am.
I remember those days.
Yeah. Remember going to McDonald's with the game when I was a kid involved in sports. We would do that. Our teams are getting better about doing things like Jimmy John's and Subway and Qdoba. Qdoba does the catering stuff. Get them a little bit healthier options than McDonald's. They're trying to do a little bit better than that.
Yeah,
But
it was
still, I
always
fucking
Taco
take
Bell and Burger King
Yeah,
here.
I still
or
fucking
Sonic.
take my kids to fucking Burger King. I don't give a fuck, dude. Burger King has like that $30 deal. You seen that? Do you guys have that down there?
Yeah.
It's like 2 chicken sandwiches, 2 Whoppers, a bunch of nuggets and fries and shit for like $30. Here, take it. And they deliver it to my fucking house, and I give the girl $5, and I tip her on the app too. Said thanks. And then there's food, and then because like this time of year, dude, every night we have and then so the girls and the boys, high school soccer alternates. So this week it's the boys playing soccer in the morning, or no, the girls are in the morning. From like 6 to 7:30 in the morning, they have soccer practice. Yeah, fucking sucks. And then tomorrow night there's games, and tomorrow night, Tuesday night and Thursday night, the older kids have games. Gabe has a cross country meet, and then I pick up Maddie from school, and we have soccer practice.
That's why I
Every
didn't
Tuesday,
encourage
I'm just
my
like,
children to do extracurricular activities because I was
That
in the
sucks.
Army when all that was when my kids were all those ages.
yeah.
And they didn't want to. I was like, all right, that's fine because that saves me more time.
You know,
I was not one that made them be joiners if they didn't want to.
That was I that's the policy I had with my oldest, and I put him in stuff like, he was on swim team for a while, and he got to play sports and school sports. He was in cross country for a while. He played basketball for a while. He was actually pretty fair at basketball. He just had problem keeping his grades up. But I'm the same as you. I didn't really encourage it that much when he was young, and I wish I would.
I knew we were going to be overseas at some point.
Yeah.
And then going overseas and the sports in schools in Germany, even the schools on post, they're not as much and you just don't find it. So I was just like, if I encourage them now and they're this age, and then we get over there, and then
I
there's
tell you
nothing
though,
for them. I
tell you, one of the toughest schools around here is the Air Force Base. There's a town called it's Box Elder. Yeah,
that's stateside.
But those kids, they still have soccer fields and shit when you go overseas.
It was hard.
They still have soccer fields. They still have the gym.
Where I was.
Yeah, and I don't know how many like families and shit are in each place.
Because we were in Wiesbaden, and at the time Wiesbaden wasn't very big, and they just really didn't have a lot for the kids. Not for elementary and junior high anyway. So, but the high schools here that are military high schools here, they're good.
Mm-hmm. I hate GoFundMe. The kids should work to achieve their goals. We sold candy, car washes, lawns, and even babysit it. Yeah, and like I said, the girls' soccer team is wanting to. They actually they run a 3v3 tournament, and there's been some tie up with the money for that. But yeah, like candy and car washes and shit. Absolutely, I just fucking hate it. I would rather just give them the fucking money. Like the candy, just give them the fucking candy and go buy.
Nowadays, we get an email that we can share with like friends and family.
Well, and half
I
that
just
shit
share
too.
it with the family members that I know will spend the money, and then it's done like in a day. They all just
if they would
do
do things like cut lawns and shit, I'd be down for it. But like when they come home with that fucking packet full of the dumbest shit in the world, and I think that's what the company's called, is the dumbest shit in the world. Like, do you want a plastic fucking piano? No, I don't want a plastic piano for $25.
Or Christmas wrapping paper.
Yes. Fuck, I don't want any more Christmas, and I don't want to pay $25 a roll for your garbage wrapping paper. Here's $100. I will donate $100 to the Fine Arts Boosters. Quit giving me this shit. Or do you want to pay? Do you want an activities pass? A fucking activities pass is $250. $250 to go to the games.
In athletics, they sell this like card thing.
Yeah.
And it's full of all these discounts. And I think you pay like $30 for it.
Yep.
And you can use it the whole year and take it to different places in town. And we always sell those, and those usually go pretty good.
Yep, we do.
But
we do that. We call those
many
Spartan cards
in this area. It's hard.
Yep.
We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 high schools here now. I think.
Are they all unicorns?
No. We have 2 districts. We have New Braunfels ISD and we have Canyon ISD.
Okay.
New Braunfels ISD only has 1 high school right now, but they're in the process of building a second one. But Comal ISD, which has 1 inner city high school, but then has the outlying county high school.
Yeah.
It has like Smithson Valley, Canyon Lake, Davenport, and like I think 2 other ones that I don't even freaking know the names of. So yeah, there's a lot of schools, so there's a lot of kids selling the exact same freaking thing.
Yeah.
And you can only buy so many of the same freaking thing.
Seeing what we do, we luck out. Being from BFE.
Yeah, exactly.
We have one
8 high
town,
schools in
one town, yeah,
damn
one town, one school. Now,
Yeah.
okay, so Belfouche is 10 miles from me. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Sturgis is 18 miles from me. Lee
Yeah, so
Deadwood.
you're not getting those kids.
Yep, I'm not getting those kids, but I'm also not. I mean, I have a little fucking shit town, so it's like, okay, you get the discount at the fucking Okay, I get a 10% discount at the fucking at the Millstone. Well, guess what? I get a 20% military discount at Millstone, so I'm not using the stupid card. But I will pay $20 to the fine arts boosters or whatever for this little card. Yeah, Perkins. We have a Perkins and an Applebee's. They're on there. You get like 20% off an oil change at like
oil.
Yeah, Pop's Pennzoil or whatever it is, you know. So, but it's fine. It's whatever. Yeah, and there's a screen printing place in town. That's where they print all of the school gear, so you get like 10% off there or something. And it's whatever. But I would rather give them money for that. Silent auctions are great fundraisers. I like that. Maybe they should do that. Maybe they do that. I don't go to the banquets.
Yeah, I know.
No, I do. I go to the banquets are at the end of the year, and they do that to recognize the kids. Like they have a fine arts banquet, and they have like they have a boys sports banquet and a girls sports banquet, and then they do like if you get your letter or you get your whatever, you know.
It's probably like the PTA stuff that they do.
Yeah.
Silent auctions and things. And you ain't gonna catch me in one of them either. I'm an awful parent.
They do that.
I'm not a joiner.
They do raffles. They do a lot of raffles. So, like, one of the churches here in town does like quilts.
Oh, that's cool.
And the little ladies will make a quilt, and it'll be like a Spartan's quilt.
And they just sell raffle tickets.
Yep, sell a bunch of raffle tickets for it, and yeah. The church ladies donate a quilt, or maybe they pay $100 for it or something, and they sell $1 million worth of raffle tickets. Yeah, and I'll do that. I'll put $5 on a cool little quilt. Maybe I'll win it. I probably won't.
But it's like no big deal, and you know the money is still going to something good.
Yeah, but how much fucking money do these kids need? You know what I mean?
Apparently a lot.
Yeah,
apparently the schools don't have enough money for all that stuff.
Yeah,
and they also don't have enough money to pay their teachers.
They don't. Our school
and they don't have enough to pay for bus drivers, and that's why we have a bus driver shortage. And that's why my grandson gets out of school at 3:30 in the afternoon, but doesn't get home until 5 o'clock. Mm-hmm. And we only live 15 minutes from his school.
You know what? We were talking about fundraisers. My wife and I were talking about them. And for their church youth group, what they used to do, talk about flamingos.
Oh,
I was going to bring this up earlier. They had a bunch of plastic flamingos.
Did they flock people's yards?
Yes.
Oh, I want to get flocked.
And yeah, you paid. I don't. This was back in like the 90s. Yeah, and you'd pay whatever and want you to flock fucking so and so.
They do that here for breast cancer. Fundraising. So like you can pay to have someone's yard flocked, and it's usually for like a breast cancer survivor.
Yep. And
then they go around and then they raise money that way for like breast cancer.
Yep. Ours she said they print out a little thing like, "Don't worry, the flock will be gone tonight" or whatever, and they would go put them in people's yard.
For the day,
They stay for the day. Say thanks to so and so for flocking you or whatever. You know what I mean?
My mother, speaking of plastic flamingos, my mother is anti-plastic flamingo. And I have tons of different flamingos in my front yard. Like when people go to deliver to my house, the thing I put in the little notes is it's the yard with all the flamingos.
Well, that's
my mother despises the flamingos, especially the cheap plastic ones. So I really, 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 for her birthday this year, want to go get a bunch of pink flamingos and pink flamingo her yard the night before her birthday. I think that would be hilarious, and I think I'm down for that. I think that would be awesome, just to annoy her. I mean, you know, it's her birthday. Why not?
Yeah, absolutely. Why not?
Yeah. Have her go out to the front to get her mail and have like 350 plastic flamingos in it. I'm down. I may have to get some helpers though.
Oh,
Well, because I don't think I could just put 350 of those suckers out there all by myself.
then you might be able to. Oh, David said to take her to SeaWorld to see the flamingos.
I took her to the zoo once to see. I live less. Well, less than an hour from SeaWorld. Been not once. Never. I don't know why. I guess I've just never had the desire to go sit out in the heat and see a bunch of caged fish jump in the water.
You know, you say that.
I will go to the zoo though, but I have never been to the SeaWorld.
Huh. Never ever, huh?
Never ever. Not once. I've been to Disney once, which is not the same thing, but even then it was in Tokyo, Japan. I haven't even been to Disney in the States. I think I've been to Fiesta, Texas, the Six Flags, like when I was younger, but I have no desire. I do like roller coasters though. Maybe if they had a place that was just roller coasters and nothing but roller coasters, I would totally go.
Dick says Disney is way worse.
Dick, yeah. I'm sure Disney is.
Possibly.
I only went the once and only for 2 or 3 hours, and I was in Japan. And it got really crazy annoying because being at the time blonde, almost 6 foot tall white woman in 2002 in Japan, I was a spectacle. I got lots of pointing and oh wow, oh, like I don't think they'd ever seen a woman as tall as me ever. A lot of the people there. So
probably not.
Yeah.
Whatever. I want to go to like Euro. Is Euro Disney still a thing?
Yeah, they still have Euro Disney.
It's a small world. Enough said. David Cunningham says
it's a small world. That's the only ride I rode it at Tokyo Disney.
It's
a small world.
Dick said I can't go because they canceled. Or David Cunningham said they can't go because they canceled the Shamu show. Yeah, they didn't.
Well, didn't they do that because they considered it to be inhumane or something?
I don't know. I mean, apparently they've been to bars after about 10 o'clock at night. Oh, let's go. He said it was a great part-time job.
Oh, Lordy.
Oh, he said, guys, I work at Disneyland for 30 years as a float driver. It was a great part-time job. I thought he was talking about the Shamu show. Whatever.
Oh, you were a float driver, like for one of the little like river rides or something.
He said Shamu killed a trainer in San Diego.
Yeah.
Oh, they're called killer whales, I guess. What do they do? They just let him go in the water? Be like, bye, see ya. Figure out how to catch fish, dummy. Like, what do they do with them?
Or
like, what do you do?
Down like a dog that bites.
Fucking take him to a sushi restaurant.
Oh.
I mean, maybe. I don't know their life.
That went from wow to oh my gosh.
Well, I mean, would you not? Let's be honest. I mean, if you're gonna have a fucking whale and you're gonna kill it, like what the fuck? Why would you? First off, the thing's huge, it's like a couple 1,000 pounds, right? How much? You know how much killer whales weigh? How much do killer whales weigh? Like 10,000 pounds or some shit. They're tons. They're in the tons. They're measured. Whales are measured in tons. Hold on, I'm googling it. How much did Shamu weigh? How much did Shamu weigh? Thanks, Google. That was only 2,000 pounds.
Only 2,000.
Oh, it was 14 foot, 2,000 pounds.
That's a big damn whale.
Hold on, I'm gonna.
Whale can do some damage.
Shamu was the first known intentional live capture of a healthy orca, as the 3 previous had been unintentional and opportunistic.
Well, now we have Shamu facts.
Wow. She refused to release the woman until other workers came to the rescue and pried the orca's jaw apart with a pole.
Damn.
The employee had been asked to ride Shamu while wearing a bikini and had not known that the orca had previously attacked people who wore ordinary bathing suits and was only conditioned to perform with trainers wearing wetsuits. Huh.
Damn.
She died about 4 months later. That was in 1971.
Wow.
Huh.
I thought there was a more recent person that was offed, unalived.
Well, there was other ones. Wanda, Moby Doll, and Namu. I don't know when those... Huh. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, so that's what happened to Shamu. I thought Shamu was alive like well into the 90s. They were still doing the Orca show for a long time. I thought. Hold on.
It wasn't the original Shamu. I'm guessing.
Probably not.
Probably not.
Orca show.
Hey, Carl, go swim with Shamu. Yeah.
This one died in 2017. That was Tikium, captive male orca who spent most of his life at SeaWorld Orlando in Florida when he was captured. Yeah, huh.
Lots of whale knowledge out there, or shark knowledge. Are they whales? They're whales?
They're whales. Yeah, they have a blowhole and all that stuff. Yeah.
Great whale. Yeah. Crazy.
Hey, Carl, go swim with shampoo. That's right. Fuck it. I just, I don't know.
I have no desire to do that.
I don't give a shit. I would never swim with one, and I would never really. It's like, okay, like when you go to the circus, people are like, oh, you're fucking torturing the elephants and shit. Fuck it, dude. Fuck it. Elephant don't give a fuck. Elephant weighs 2 tons. If elephant didn't want me on its back, it'd fucking buck me off and take off running.
Yeah.
I see taking care of a, and this is flip side of that. You gotta take care of them.
Yes.
You gotta take if you and this doesn't give a shit if you have a cat or if you have a dog or you have a fucking killer whale. You have it. You gotta take care of it. But if you have an animal, like I know people get mad at zoos for having elephants. It's a big one. Elephants at zoos, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I know that they're now endangered. But I also know if you have an animal that's been in captivity for 1 million years, you can't just release it into the fucking wild and it knows what to do.
Well, yeah, it's not going to survive.
It doesn't. It will just die.
I'd say the majority of those that are in zoos now were bred and born in captivity.
Exactly.
They're there.
Yep, that's all they know. Same with my dog. If I let my dog out in the fucking wild, it's not going to know how to be a dog.
No.
So anyway,
not a dog that can like forage.
Not like it's not going to be like a fucking coyote and shit.
It's like my cat.
Yeah.
I tell my cat all the time, you don't want to live that outdoor kitty cat life.
No. Maybe you do. Maybe you think you do.
Cans of food for you out there.
Yep.
They don't brush you. They don't pet you. They don't let you sleep on their bed outside. You're going to be on the ground with the bugs. It gets cold and hot out there.
Yeah. You don't like it.
We have temperature control in this house, sir.
There are 0 reports of killer whale attacks on humans in the wild in all of history. I believe that. What that? Why would you? Yeah. Why would there were little food? They'd be like me eating, like purposely hunting out like one piece of cereal.
I'd like a Cheerio, please.
Yeah, I want a singular Cheerio, and I want to swim across the ocean to get one. I think it's fucking happen. Anyway, but back to the story. Okay, whales. We'll go back to the killer whales. I don't think you should go out and try to capture them anymore. Like, don't try to if you have a baby whale and you raise it up, then whatever. But don't like go out and net one and bring it in. It sounds dumb. Same with elephants. Sadly, unfortunately, because Chinese people think eating elephant tusk will make them fucking live forever or some shit because they eat bats and dumb shit. So elephants are hunted to extinction. Rhinos too, right? The only way that my kids and grandkids will ever fucking have an opportunity to see an elephant is going to be at the fucking circus. They're not going to be able to go to Africa and see one because they're all going to be fucking poached. Sorry about it. Like, that's the fucking realization of it. And 2, If you have one in captivity and you take care of it, right? And you are raising it, you're taking care of it, you're feeding it, it's going to the vet, it's protected from predators. It obviously doesn't hate it because it's not trying to fucking murder you because it weighs 10 times what you weigh or 100 times what you weigh. Guess what? Yep. It seems fine. Like, take care of it. Same with dogs. If you have a dog and it's fucking chilling out in your house and you pet it and you love it and the dog loves you back, it's fucking same with these elephants. They love their trainers. Every time you see one of these, at least good ones, okay, places that have these animals, the trainers are just as invested in these animals as you are with your pets. Yeah. That's the long and short of it, and the animals reciprocate that.
I watched a show on Disney with the kids, one of those like Life at whatever zoo, and this lady was the handler for large snakes.
Yes.
And she was
I've seen that movie too.
Oh. No.
She was a handler of large snakes.
And they had to take him in because there was something wrong with it. And this was a snake she'd worked with for years. And it was, it wasn't considered to be a snake that people would own as a pet.
No.
And she was so sad when she found out it had cancer and she was crying. And I mean, they love these animals.
They do. And understandably so. And I'm happy for them. And like I said, let's be honest, the only chance our kids are ever going to have to see a fucking live, our grandkids and the next generation after that is going to be in a zoo. Because if they are in the wild, they're going to get hunted to extinction. And
because too many people want them for bad reasons.
Piano keys or some shit.
Yeah.
I am happy that like whales are making a comeback.
Yeah,
whales were hunted near to extinction, and they're making comebacks. And someone put the bison and buffaloes in the national parks. Absolutely. Actually, what we need to do, we need to start hunting them in the national park. So they need to start. They're getting. They do. They need. And what the problem is, and this is, Wind Cave National Park is a place where they have buffalo and elk down there, right? You can't hunt it because it's a national forest or national park, so you can't hunt them. Okay. Yeah. They're getting sick. Right. There's so many of them. They're getting all these like diseases.
Oh.
And that's
they don't have any predators there.
No, because we took all the wolves and shit away.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, though, and this is what we're going to delve into some shit. I know quite a bit about this, and I'm going to reserve myself. We have to be careful reintroducing predators, though. Okay.
Yes.
Because bison or buffalo, the North American bison / American buffalo, same animal, is tough. You know what's not tough? Ranchers' cattle.
No.
And so buffalo.
If you were to reintroduce it.
And they've done this. And
it's going to go off somewhere else.
Yep. And you take these people. And I know I have friends who live in Cody, Wyoming, right outside of Yellowstone. And wolves and mountain lions and bears, all three, will come into her land, kill her horses or kill her cows. Yeah. And she can do nothing about it. The wolves are getting really bad, and she can do nothing about it. Even the wolf has to be attacking her or another human before they can shoot it. If she has a horse in her corral outside of her, she's had horses in her corral, in her barn, and the wolves have killed them and ate them, and they can do literally nothing about it because the wolf is that protected. They all have collars. They all have collars, and they can like tell the heartbeat, and they track them.
Damn.
Yep. And she can do nothing about it.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
If they're,
and like I said, a horse in a corral can do nothing.
No.
And animals aren't stupid. Things like wolves aren't stupid. Grizzly bears aren't stupid.
No, they're smart.
They're very smart, and they know where the easy food is. So they're not actually controlling the buffalo population or the elk population.
It's easier to go get that other stuff on someone's farmland.
Exactly.
Or ranch land. Yeah, hell yeah.
And the government reimburses them, not near enough, obviously. But what do? And as soon as you say, well, we need to kill the wolves, well, that's where we were at in the first place. And it's tough. I get it. It's a tough duality, and I understand that. And you have to have that, like, we as people, as humans, have fucked up that ecosystem. We did it.
Yeah.
And we're trying to manage it, but one of the best ways to manage it is with hunting. And people don't want to hear that.
Yeah.
Well, you can't kill a buffalo. Well, that's why they wouldn't think, because people hunted buffalo. Yeah, there's a difference between the way people hunted buffalo back in the 1870s and the way people would hunt buffalo today.
Yeah, for sure.
So, I mean, it needs to be addressed, and land has what's called a carrying capacity. Everything has a carrying capacity, right? Whether it be like a ranch in the Rocky Mountain West, or a farm in Texas, or Yellowstone National Park.
Yeah.
There's only so much water and food available for a certain amount of animals in that ecosystem, right? And depending on how dry it is and how scarce the food is and elevation, all that stuff plays into how much of certain animals they can have there.
Yeah.
And we have fucked that up.
Oh, for sure.
So... yeah, hyenas. We need hyenas. Absolutely. We should hire tigers to take out the wolves. And then we have the mountain lions take out the... Yep.
Oh, Lord.
So yeah, it's tough. I mean, I'm glad it's not my call, but I would definitely allow hunting of some of that stuff. This is me.
Yeah, don't feed the wildlife. Tell that to the people in my town who put out feed and stuff for the deer. And... we're overran with deer.
Honey.
On my way home from my mom's house to mine, which is 15 minutes across town.
Yeah.
I don't take the main road, because I don't want to hit all the traffic and all the railroad tracks. So I take the through the neighborhoods. I probably saw 15 deer.
Yeah.
Between my mom's house and my house. And I live in the city.
Right.
I don't live in the country, people. I live in the city.
I have an idea, because Dick brought up honey badgers and hyenas and stuff like that. What if we had, like, remember the old YouTube channel Bum Fights?
No, I missed that one.
They would get
I was probably
bums.
having kids.
They would get bums and like pay them money to fight.
That's not what I thought you were gonna say.
What?
But,
What kind of bum were you thinking of?
I didn't
Yeah,
know what you were talking
Dick's right.
about.
It was epic. What if we did that with animals?
You paid animals to fight other animals? I don't.
No. Just release them. Just release them. And I'm not saying I'm not talking about like cockfighting where they put them like they get them all mean, or bullfighting. What if you just had like a farm? Okay. We'll say 5 acres. Okay. You put a small pack of wolves on it. Yeah, like the Hunger Games. Put a small pack of wolves on it, a bear or two, some honey badgers, some hyenas, some fucking, all kinds of different fucking shit.
And just let the nature take its course.
See who wins. You know what I mean? I'm not saying like, okay, I'm saying we put bets on it, but that's whatever. Didn't you do this on deployment with spiders and scorpions? We did. Camel spiders and scorpions. I think everyone did that. You catch a spider, you catch a big camel spider, and you catch a scorpion, and you put them. We'd put them in a saw box, and it had the angle on it, so they had to fight each other. You put them in an ammo can, they'll get out of the corners. They won't fucking. Can we bring back extinct species? Yes, we can, and they're trying to.
Yeah, they are.
They're trying to bring back saber-toothed cats. And they're trying to bring back woolly mammoths. And they have found sequenceable DNA that they can do. And they're trying to make a hybrid between an Asian elephant and a woolly mammoth, because their DNA is almost identical.
Now I know which documentaries you've been watching.
I watch all kinds of dumb shit. But yeah, they're trying to do that. They actually, in like fucking Siberia, they actually find mammoth meat that you could actually still eat if you wanted to. Yeah.
Wow.
It's really not a good idea. There's a reason they went extinct. Let them stay dead. I wonder. I've always wondered how. I mean, I understand how the dinosaurs went extinct. And I understand to an extent how, like, woolly mammoths and the big saber-toothed cats and all that stuff, how that went extinct. And like Ice Age bison were like seriously like 3 times the size of the North American bison today. They were huge.
Yeah.
And part of that is the climate. Obviously, we're not in a fucking ice age anymore.
Well, obviously.
But why didn't those Can you look at, we'll take the mammoth, for example. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Why didn't they just go north where it's cold and stay there in places like Siberia or northern Canada or whatever? You know what I mean?
Good
So,
question.
I mean, I just was curious if the disease or something. I don't know. I'm not into that stuff. Whatever. Jurassic Park, yes, but no. The fuck's a mammoth gonna do? And same thing an elephant's gonna do. We're not talking about like velociraptors and shit. We're talking about mammoths. They're just big elephants.
Yeah, big, giant, hairy elephants.
Yeah, basically, it's like if I was an elephant.
I was just about to say they're the radar of the elephant.
They're the
world.
radar of elephants.
Ah!
Yeah.
Oh,
So, I mean, like,
thinking alike.
I mean, they squish you like a bug and then slap you with its nose. Yeah, but so do chicks. So, yeah, we attack them with nair. That's what we do. But think of the possibilities you could do if you could like bring back. And this is, and I wish they could do that with like current animals that are going to be extinct soon. White rhinos and black rhinos and shit, or African elephants. You know what I mean?
Ones that are
right on the
able-
cusp. Yep, if we could save
and they're having a
them.
hard time getting them, to breed more and live long enough to repopulate. Yeah, that would be cool.
Ooh, David
I'm
says
down.
since the ice is thawing in Antarctica, they're finding all kinds of animals, like remains or like also.
Well, yeah, I imagine they're finding their remains in the frozen tundra.
But here's the thing, and I'm curious. This is what I'm curious about. Goes back to, I understand that one time Antarctica was way further north and could carry animals and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
But as it's separated from Pangea, like everything was together.
Yeah.
Now they're fucking apart, right?
Yeah.
You'd think it'd be like Australia has a completely different ecosystem than the rest of the world, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's been isolated from everyone else. I wonder if Antarctica was like that. You probably wouldn't find like they do now. I mean, you find penguins and shit there that aren't anywhere else in the world.
Yeah.
Penguins that just hang out there, right? I wonder if that's I want to eat mammoth steaks. I kind of do too. I kind of don't. I bet it's freezer burnt.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Probably got an old flavor to it.
Remains intact. I think I'm going to check that out. Is that like a documentary somewhere on the internet I can find that isn't like that fucking crazy mermaid one where there was someone tried to get me to watch this one time that was basically trying to prove how we evolved from mermaids or some shit. I was like, nah, that's cool.
Yeah, that's a bit much.
How about a saber-toothed tiger mount? Yes, that's what I mean. I want a saber-toothed cat mounted on my wall in my garage.
In your garage.
In my garage. Actually, you know what? I want it fucking right behind me. Like fucking like it's gonna fucking attack me. It'd be fucking awesome while I'm on the radio. Zoom my phone, zoom my computer way out so I'm like really small. There's just a fucking giant cat. Mammoths were still alive when the pyramids. Yes, yeah, absolutely. But why were they not? Why did they go extinct? That's what I'm curious about. I've always wondered. Like we talk about,
I blame the humans.
maybe it's entirely possible or probable, but we never talk about the end of life of these things, right?
My grandson swears. He says it wasn't some giant asteroid and it wasn't just the ice age and things freezing over or some volcano. He says it was humans.
Probably.
Told me this the other day. He watched something on YouTube and he said it was the humans. The humans killed off the dinosaurs.
That's maybe.
That's what he says.
I mean, I don't know.
He's 12, so he knows a lot.
He's not wrong. But I mean,
He
when we
knows
talk
more than I do.
about. I mean, I know that there's a genetic bottleneck to kill the mammoths. Maybe they probably ate them. I probably would. Because I mean, especially when you look at like places like when you look at places that like the Siberian tundra, right? There's not a lot. There's not a lot of protein options out there. You know what I mean? So, I mean, there's kind of fish, and I mean, look at like the Inuit people and shit. They hunt polar bears. They hunt whales and seals and all that shit. Fucking maybe they did hunt small packs of mammoths until very recently. That was where they got their food because they didn't fucking out in the middle of nowhere. You know, what the fuck you got? You got that and some reindeer. And they all can fly with red noses and shit. So you got to fucking get the, yeah. Brown rats killed the dodo, probably. Humans started farming and the mammoths were not hunted. They died of boredom. It could be too. I mean, there's all kinds of shit. Yeah, there's cave drawings of people hunting mammoths. Absolutely there is. Yeah. With like fucking spears and shit. But I mean, okay. When white people came to the Great Plains, okay, they estimate that there was between 6 and 12 million buffalo on the Great Plains. Yeah. But we had rifles and shit. Right? The Native Americans lived congruently with things like bison, right? Yeah. They didn't hunt them too. They were substantial. They had 200 million, whatever it was. We came in with fucking repeating rifles and dropped them and cut their tongues out and then turned them into fucking belts and left. Yeah. And they left the carcass. We did. White people did. Yeah.
We didn't do everything with them that we could do with them. We just left the carcasses.
Yeah, we just let the fucking carcasses lay. Partly because we didn't give a shit and partly because we wanted to fucking starve out the Native Americans. But that's a whole other political argument we're not going to get into right now. But
yeah, there's a whole other thing.
But we have cave drawings of people with atlatls and shit fucking killing fucking bison or killing fucking woolly mammoths. Well, how fucking long can you do that to however many million fucking woolly mammoths there were? Yeah. Yeah. So, and you've got, I mean, there's not just the woolly, there's the Columbian mammoth. There's all different kinds of mammoths. There wasn't just one, mastodons and shit. There was all different kinds of woolly mammoths. Yeah. So, even if there was a genetic bottleneck, you think one of them would have fucking survived?
At least.
I'm just, like I said, I'm just spitballing here. I'm just fucking talking out loud. It doesn't make any fucking sense to me. I feel like we need woolly mammoths, and that's that. We're gonna wrap around back to I think we need woolly mammoths.
Yeah. And that's all that matters.
Yes. It says elk are starting to come back on the East Coast. You know what's really funny about the East Coast and like their stuff right now? You know what else is making comeback? Mountain lions. Mountain lions are coming back to the East Coast. Do you know where they're coming from? Where? Here in the Rocky Mountain West.
They're going that way?
Yep. Wow. So mountain lions have been tagged here in like between Yellowstone and the Black Hills and have been found hit by cars in like Pennsylvania and Maine and shit. Dang. Yeah, they just walk that far.
That's some new homeward bound shit right there.
Well, and some of them were relocated from like the East Coast of Canada, right? And then some of them, they just don't have any like hunting area of their own. So they start trucking and they find somewhere they like and then they make that their area.
Well, there they go.
Yep. Yeah, they're in Tennessee and Kentucky and shit. Yeah, and they weren't fucking normally there before.
Gypsy mountain lions.
Fuck yeah. Mountain lions are fucking crazy. Mountain lions are Mountain lions are probably, to me, one of the scariest animals.
Really? Oh,
yeah, okay. They will stalk you and shit.
They have no fear.
They have no fear. Like, I've been out hunting them, and a buddy of mine was like telling me about this. This one didn't happen to me. It was him, but it was a guy I hunted with. And he was like, we were starting to track this fucking mountain lion, right? It's in the fucking snow. And he's like, no, I'm not doing this anymore. And he wouldn't do it. And I'm like, why? He's like, because it's going to fucking circle back on us. And he's like, he's been hunting mountain lions for years. And like, he will like, you just kind of walk and you walk for like a mile. And the next thing you know, you're back in your tracks and the fucking mountain lion's now behind you.
Oh, because they're smart.
They're smart. And they're fast, and they're like stealthy and silent and shit. He's like, we're going to walk up on it, and it's going to be in a fucking tree behind us, and we have a chance of not making it out of here.
Ooh,
guess what?
Man.
I ain't fucking doing that shit. Bye, see ya. Have fun, fucking mountain lion.
Yeah, no, I'm
But see, Pookie says we need wolves back on the East Coast. The coyotes are running wild. Yes and no. Because you can release wolves, right? They're not going to hunt the coyotes because coyotes are hard to catch. They're going to eat cows. And sheep and shit like that. Yeah, bears are fucking. I don't want to fucking hunt anything that wants to eat me. I don't want to hunt. I basically don't want to hunt anything anymore. I'm lazy, but I just don't.
It's all about my activity level.
Oh yeah, pigs are a problem too. Any invasive species are fucking bad. Yeah. We had a lot of fun shooting hogs though. I just want a obese raccoon or beaver. They make awesome pets. I want a pet beaver. Just saying. Well, there's different ways to get around bears too. Actually, I'm less scared of polar bears because you just got to give them like sunglasses and a Coke and they leave you alone.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, pretty sure about it.
I'm sorry, here's your sunglasses and your soda. You'll be fine.
What a great sports and animal history lesson today. Yeah. Well, that's what we got. That's what we got into. It's been an hour and a half of fucking nothing. We used to run down pigs on 4-wheelers and pistols. Yep. Fuck yeah. Mountain lions will snap your. I don't see mountain lions are fucking bullshit. Seeing foxes. Oh, the only time you ever worry about foxes if you have chickens. Yeah.
Chickens.
I think a fox might.
We get foxes here in my neighborhood.
Will the fox eat a cat, like a house cat? Because they're really not that much bigger than a house cat. I'm thinking
no, because we have a ton of foxes here in the city, here in New Braunfels, and we have tons of stray cats, and that population isn't going down. That's
one way we can tell if a mountain lion, because we get mountain lions in town. I've had mountain lions right outside my fucking door, and that's how you can tell mountain lions are fucking around, because there won't be any cats. There won't be any stray cats or deer. The deer fucking take off, and the mountain lions eat the stray cats.
Ah, there you go. That's how you cut down on the stray cat population.
Kind of. Until they run out of stray cats. But anyway.
Yeah. Then you run out of.
Another thing mountain lions do too is they climb up in the tree with their kill and then they drop it. And so you'll be like driving and there'll be like a fucking you'll just see like a dead animal fly fall of a fucking tree. And you get it's fucking weird.
That's not good.
Anyway.
That's knuckle.
but foxes, we have quite a bit of foxes here, and they don't seem to be into that.
Yeah, they like chickens.
They do like chickens.
They have a thing for chickens for sure.
Saw a jaguar drag an alligator out of the water on YouTube. That sounds crazy. That sounds fucking nuts. Feral cats are way worse than foxes, probably. Or is it Fisher cats? But I thought you meant feral. Feral cats are ridiculous.
I don't know. What
They're
are Fisher
fucking.
cats?
I don't know.
Is that a thing? Google it.
I already have 14. 14. Google. I need to close this whole fucking window down.
You have so many things.
I have so many tabs open and they're all Google and they're all dumb shit I've Googled.
Be careful. Somebody be watching you, big brother, and they're going to be like, why is he
probably.
Googling all these weird animal things? They're going to think you're some kind of a PETA threat.
Yep. Oh, this show is so boring. My dick is getting soft. I'm sorry. I didn't know it was my job to keep your dick hard. I'm not a fluffer, dude. You can take care of your own dick. Like a teenager. Fisher cats are like a ferret Godzilla. Okay.
Yeah. See, I thought a Fisher cat was an actual thing.
Yeah, maybe. But yeah, I'm kind of over it. I'm over animals.
Yeah. Well.
We've beat this with a dead horse.
Okay. Oh.
Anyway, we should probably. It's getting close. Since we didn't take a break, I need to run up to the bathroom, and it is 1940 my time. So PETA's coming after you. Fucking probably. Good.
Yeah,
good for them.
PETA'll be all right.
Didn't think you'd read that. I'll read whatever you put on here, William. I read it all. I got a whole list of shit. So.
Oh yeah. We'll read anything.
I just can't see pictures, so please don't put pictures of your dick on here, because then I'll have to copy and paste them onto the thing, and we'll dick shame you.
Yeah, we will.
Anyway, do we have any guests coming up? Have you looked at any guests coming up?
I am looking at this right now, and on the 14th, it's saying Thursday night, Sergeant's Time, guest Joe. And I'm gonna butcher his last name. Buccino, Buccino, and he is returning for part 2 of his story.
Okay.
So I'm assuming he came on before for part 1 of his story.
All right then.
And that is the only guest we have coming up.
Tight.
So tomorrow night.
Well, I just looked and I don't have any emails on a guest coming up, so we're good. He says, night, keep your butthole tight. Absolutely. That's probably the best fucking That might
Sleep
be
on your back, or Radar will.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you have been listening. We're going to wrap it up a little bit early, but you have been listening to her, TZ, me, Radar, here in the Smoke Pit. We're here every Wednesday talking about fucking nothing and everything and extinct animals and butt sex and
Small
fucking whatever.
children And people's soft
Yep,
Yeah.
limp dicks. I don't give a shit. We talk about anything. Tight buttholes and limp dicks. That's what that'll be our show one time. We just talk about that
Yeah,
all
there we go.
fucking show. World peace and chicken breeze. Yep, all that too. Anyway, so tomorrow night is Soren's time with Ice and Spanky back full time with them.
Yes.
So Ice and Spanky back sergeanting every Thursday right here. Now, Friday night is Friday Night Freedom. I think this is a Friday Night Freedom week.
Yes. Yes, it is.
They will be here. Kaz and Pookie will be taking all kinds of fun shit happening. Great show. It's more structured than ours, but still pretty eclectic. Saturday night's the Dawn's a Day. Day no scheduled activities. We will not be here. Enjoy your families. That's what we're going to be doing. Sunday night's a sports bar with the actual King Smith and Coach talking about me getting my ass spanked on fantasy football.
And people being pissed off at the Jets.
Yeah, fuck the Jets, dude.
Go
That's
Cowboys.
fucking funny.
I can say that now because
You can say whatever you want. If you want to, you can wear a Cowboys jersey. As far as I'm concerned, I don't give a shit. I'll make fun of you for it.
I will. There will be a point where I will pull out the Cowboys jersey.
Yeah, I mean, well, they're going to do the same thing the Raiders do. They're going to get your hopes up for about 3 weeks, and then they're going to shit the bed.
Yes.
At least the Jets have done it at the beginning.
But I'm prepared for it.
Go Browns!
Every other year,
Ooh,
so.
Browns! Really? The Cleveland Browns?
Wow.
I don't know. That's
That's
a strong stance to take.
That's even stronger than Go Cowboys.
Yep, but you know what? You know where to have that stance? You know where to have that stance is right here on Sunday nights with Coach and the actual King Smith in the sports bar.
Boom.
Now, Monday is the Monday edition. They talk about all things Mondaying for current events. They'll bring up some fun shit. Ice and come on, fucking, what's that new guy's name? Massey. Hold on, I need to write that down before I forget.
Put it underneath the merch store.
I will. Ice and Massey. I had him on my show. I like Massey a lot too. I just can't remember his fucking screen name.
For me once.
Yes, he's awesome. Anyway, so Ice and Massey will be here talking about all things current events and fun shit on Mondays, and then Tuesdays Pop Culture Warrior with CQ and one of his harem of co-hosts. I need to be on his show again. I miss doing that, but I'm too fucking busy on Tuesdays. Fuck.
Well,
if I have a Tuesday,
after soccering.
Yeah, after soccering, I will try to be on. I think I got soccering for like 2 months. It goes all the way through October.
Okay. They'll see you in February.
Yeah. Fuck, probably. Yeah, because then it's indoor. Then I'm back to indoor and driving to Rapid on Tuesday and Thursdays. Anyway, he is still kind of Sans guest. He's in solidarity with the SAG-AFTRA strike, so he's not taking a whole lot of guests from that content, which is great. I'm happy at him for that. He's taking a stand and sticking with it, and that's all you can ask of a person, is to have some semblance of like
you gotta have something to stand for.
You do.
Or you'll fall for anything.
You really do, and I really am proud of him for that. I wish that I was as strong as him, but I am not.
No, me neither.
So, and then I'm going to try one more thing. Share, copy link. All right. Now, I need to add this before I go. I need to go to medias. No.
Get that little line between your eyebrows and you think real hard.
I'm trying to figure out how to play this music because I really want to tonight. I feel like I need to. I really do.
Oh, you didn't see Spanky's message about dropping it into the...
Oh, did she?
Smoke pit. Yeah, she said drop the songs. Yeah, she said drop the name of the songs in here. I don't know why.
Oh, I didn't see that at all. They come up in the...
she put it in the Smoke Pit Messenger.
Oh, I have ops open.
Yeah. Oh well, that's okay. You have another plan.
It's, you know what, it's good. You know what I'm going to do? In order for us not to get in trouble, I'm going to share it on the Smoke Pit page.
There you go.
So if you go to www.facebook, all that stuff, if you're on the Facebook, which I assume you are, if you're hanging out here with us in the chats, go and like the Smoke Pit. Let me put some stuff up here. See all profiles. Yeah. The Smoke Pit.
Yeah. The Smoke Pit. You can put my page up there, the TZ Facebook page. I'll post it on there too. I'll share it on there. I know some of our regulars are on my page.
Why am I not came up as the radio? I don't want the radio page.
I don't know.
What is going on with my computer? This is not doing at all what I want it to do.
That bastard.
What is going on with this thing? There we are. Copy. Boop. All right, I'm going to share this, and I want you guys to look and like this page. Go to it, like it, hang out there. This is our Facebook page for our show, and I really want everyone to enjoy it and hang out. I need to get better at putting stuff on there. I share some stuff from time to time. I will share some stuff about Charlie Robinson. I really do. He is one of my favorite artists of all time. And I really...
He was great.
He was great. And I really do want people to share his music and enjoy it. Same with everyone I play. I play Humbletown and Starts and Ends and Mark Rich and Darian Lee and other people, Turnpike Troubadours. They're great bands that hang out, and I want you guys to like their stuff. I do. I play it for you, and if you do like their stuff, go check out their bands. Go check out their Facebook pages. A lot of them sell merch because they're trying to, be better at musicianing. So they sell merch and stuff. Like, support them. They support us. And it'd be great if you could support them. Hang out. Like I said, go check out that link, the Smoke Pit, WTFNR at facebook.com. Check it out. Yeah. We'll do some updates. I'll get better. I'm trying to get better at social mediaing. And I also want to, I was supposed to learn how to do shorts, Facebook shorts. Yeah. And I know, is Boss listening? Probably not. Probably is. He's kind of anti-TikTok. I want to start sharing on TikTok this stuff too.
Okay.
So I'm going to learn how to do that. And hopefully in the next week or so, we'll start pushing stuff out on TikTok and Facebook Live and Facebook Shorts. And we'll start doing that. I want to kind of make this more interactive because I really feel like we do this for the listeners, and I want kind of buy-in. I want listener buy-in. And you guys can share cool stories and share cool stuff. And I want to say message me, but don't, because I'm having so many problems with Facebook Messenger when it comes to my other pages. I'm having trouble accessing the Radar page and the Smoke Pit page. So I need to get better at that too. And I'm really sorry, people who message me and I don't respond. I still love you.
Yeah.
Please don't hate me. So anyway, with that, I'm going to wrap it up. We're going to call it a night. I'm not going to play Charlie Robinson, My Hometown, because I feel like that's a bad idea. But I am going to end it with some Turnpike Troubadours. So I really do want to thank everybody for being here tonight. Thanks for showing up. TZ, thanks for being here. Do you have any words of wisdom?
Yeah. No, I really don't. All out of wisdom. So. Yeah, no. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Jeremy says embrace the tech. I should. I need to, because I'm stupid. So.
I can just send my 12-year-old grandson over there.
I need to bring. I have fucking all kinds of teenagers who do dances on TikTok. They can show me how to use it. So.
Well, I can make TikTok videos. You know that. I make some stupid ones.
Yup. But how do you take it off? How do I get it off here and put it on TikTok? That's the next one.
All right. I'll do some studying.
So, all right then.
Pass on the knowledge.
Well, I'm going to let you go.
Okay.
Dick said to wrap it up like First Sergeant said to. And I'm going to bounce. So thanks, Taryn. Thanks so much for being here. Thanks, listeners, for being here. Jeremy, Dick, fucking Heath, William Ryan, Pookie, everybody, Dave Cunningham, thanks for being here.
Holly, everybody.
Yep, Holly, thanks for showing up. Appreciate you. And we will see you next week. Shots.
Bye.
Everything stated on WTF Nation Radio is to be considered the opinion of the person that stated it, and not an official representation of WTF Nation Radio or U.S. Army WTF Moments.
Price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
please enjoy the show.